players exchanging a few friendly words prior to tip-off, the getting-to-know-you stage of the proceedings. We've got basketball action from New Orleans Arena, home of the Pelicans, here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Happy to have you along for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. And you just can't take your eyes off Kyle Lowry. Always fun to watch.
Lowry is a feisty, quick, strong point guard, Kevin, and he's a very aggressive defender, gets a lot of steals, and then offensively, I love the way he's developed his long-range shot. That's something he couldn't do well when he first entered the league, but now he's a big-time three-point shooter.
And he's also a pretty good defender who really presses up and gets into people. He creates steals and forces turnovers, and that, to me, is part of what makes him special, utilizing that quickness and strength to disrupt things defensively.
Taking a look at Toronto, they presently occupy that final playoff spot. Up a game as the regular season winds to a close, but no time to relax.
Yeah, and they'll only play twice against this club this season. So this is it. And I think their goal will be to duplicate what they did in the first contest when they really controlled the action and had a solid game.
You know, absolutely. Given the way things went for them in that game, I'll bet they wish they could play them more than just twice. But we'll see if they feel that way once this game's over.
You know, you got to love the way that Amir Johnson attacks around the rim, whether it's, looking to finish off a play or grab a rebound or block a shot. You love his no-nonsense approach to defending and finishing in the lane.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Lowry, and Davis sends it back. Hugh passes to Gordon. New Orleans moving it around. Gay against Holiday. Came in a screen on Lowry. Back to Holiday. Pass to Q. Davis with a screen on Johnson. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Gay.
Oh, ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
Oh, yeah, that was just amazing.
Toronto shooting their first free throw of the evening. And Amir Johnson, not just a finisher, Clark, around the rim. A shot blocker, a pretty good defender.
Yeah, he's got excellent length for a power forward, and he's put some rocks in his pockets over the years. He's become better able to hold his ground inside. Folks, that means basically he's added some weight. That's what's happened with Amir.
2 on the clock. Gay with the block. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Steps back and fires. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance. Well, for those of you who've been sleeping or under a rock for the last few years, Anthony Davis, the #1 pick of the 2012 NBA draft, is 6'10" with a 7'6" wingspan. The all-time NCAA freshman record holder for blocks in the season and a potential superstar big man in the NBA.
And Lowry gets it to go.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
They set the screen. And Holiday, here we go. Q passes to Gordon. Sinks the three-pointer. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Anthony Davis outstanding in the NBA from day one.
Yeah, defensively an elite shot blocker and rebounder, and offensively very talented as a ball handler and finisher. He just needs to get stronger, and as he grows, as he matures, I think Davis will be a perennial all-star.
And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to DeRozan, fires the 3, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 3 rebounds now in this one. On the wing, Gordon passes it to Q. In low to Davis, and taken away by Johnson. They get a hand on it. Hugh passes to King. And he dunks it down.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Here's Gay following the score by New Orleans. Shot's good.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin. Monty Williams was just going over the plan with his team. He emphasized the need to set good, hard screens at the offensive end. He said the pick-and-roll opportunities are going to be there for them as long as they time those screens correctly. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Thanks, Doris. Aaron Gray is checked in for Valanciunas.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Last game, they picked up the W against the Atlanta Hawks.
And they did just what you have to do as a road team, guys. They never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Seemed like every time they took a punch, they had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse spurtability, we call that. They had any defensive lapses, they immediately made up for it with some instant offense.
And so here is New Orleans. After the made shot from Kyle Lowry, they get it again. The Raptors have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Rosen dishes to Gay. Drains it from beyond the arc. Gay's got 8 points.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
DeRozan's shot is good.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Davis, the pass to Q. And there's the foul. It's on Q. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into very serious foul trouble early in this game.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Landry Fields checking in for Gay. Ross comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Kyle Lowry. But they recover it. That's good. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Raptors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
And Augustine kicks to Ross. Dishes it to Fields. Trying his luck deep. Raptors get it back. The Pelicans trail. It's tipped. Q passes to Smith. Q, Fields covering. Into Smith. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
And here are the Raptors now, following the score by New Orleans. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing, doesn't it, Steve?
It sure does, and now it's to the point where they just feel unstoppable.
Now, here is Fields after the miss from Smith. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The feed now to Augustine. Now the dish to Fields. He kicks it to Gray. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc, and Landry Fields good for 3. Fields has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Q. That's good.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Here's Augustine. Shot misses. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Raptors lead by 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Friday, March 21st, the New Orleans Pelicans take on Al Horford and the Atlanta Hawks. Be there.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
And I thought the key to that first quarter, guys, was the turnovers they faced with that aggressive defense.
Well, the defense, as you said, Steve, has been really aggressive, and it's paid off for them a few times already.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for New Orleans right now, Q, he's in at small forward. Darius Miller out there with Chris Kaman. Then it's Nash, and it's Morrow in at the 2 guard.
Kaman gave up his old caveman look, guys, but he's still an intimidating presence at the post. Good size and strength, and doesn't really get pushed around. Also excellent timing when it comes to shot blocking.
Now here is Augustine. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one, and it's blocked. They recover it.
And here we get a chance to check out the story on Landry Fields. How this year is going for him. He's putting up 6 points a night, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the numbers might not reflect it, but the effort's really...
Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and Davis throws it down.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
During that break, Dwayne Casey had some words for his team. He wants defending against the fast break to become their priority, saying, quote, let's worry less about offensive rebounding and more about getting back on defense. The other thing he touched on was the physical aspect of this contest. He wants his guys using their strength and muscle to make things happen. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Here's Q. And again, it goes in for him. Good shot from Davis. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
Wow, are they moving the ball right now? They look good.
Lowry gets a screen from Valanciunas. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Some changes for Toronto. Johnson comes in for Quincy Acey. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
Amir Johnson, DJ Augustine.
Here's DeRozan. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. DeRozan's got his 3rd basket of the night.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop. You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game. Well, this season, a new mascot, new team colors, and a brand new state-of-the-art 50,000 square foot practice facility for the Pelicans. It's not just a new paint job, folks. This is a franchise doing some exciting stuff.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And Clark, you mentioned the new colors for the Pelicans. No longer the purple, teal, and gold of the Hornets, but blue, gold, and red from the city flag of New Orleans. Steve, looks pretty good.
It does look good. And remember the other connections. I mean, the blue is featured on the Louisiana State flag. Gold, Mardi Gras color, of course. You know, and then you think about the connection to the plumage of the brown pelican, which I've studied for years. And then, of course, red. I mean, the red represents... I have no idea what red represents, Kevin.
Q passes to Davis, and he banks in the layup. Davis has got 16. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now. And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, that number could easily go up to double digits before this game is over.
DeRozan's shot is good. He's got 8.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Nash the pass to Q. Valanciunas on the double team. Nash kicks to Miller. Connects from three-point range. Miller's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. The Raptors making a switch here. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of the game. They set the pick. It's Nash with the drive. Miller outside. Here's Q. Banked in off the glass. Q's got the lead up to 4 now for New Orleans.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
And the first half ends in a close one. Pelicans on top, up by 4. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And Anthony, based on how the game has been going so far, what's your attitude going to be when you come out to play this second half?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
Anthony, thank you. Guys, it should be all business when you step between the lines.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And it's halftime out in New Orleans with a great one going on out there. Glad to have you with us. The Pelicans looking good at the midway point.
No signs of letting up. They're riding high with this hot streak, and they continue to play well.
An unbelievable half from Anthony Davis. What he's been able to do from the field has been nothing short of spectacular. Only a select few players in the league can shoot the ball like that. And for Toronto, they've been battling. Their work on the offensive boards, a big factor. Great effort out there. A terrific first half for Rudy Gay. He's got 13 points and a great field goal percentage for him as he's been making his shots count. And that's it for now. Thanks for stopping in with us. It's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, who are all ready with the call for the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Well, how about Anthony Davis in this one? He's got 16 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. DeRozan and Gay fill the wings. Amir Johnson at the 4 with Valanciunas at the pivot. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
And there's the foul. It's on Q. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that 4th foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
DeRozan dishes to Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Kicks it out to Gay.
Great read defensively and an excellent sense of exactly when that ball was coming back outside.
Sinks it, and the shot from Q.
That's where you love to get those easy lay-ins to get your offense going. They're clicking here to start the second half.
Raptors trail by 7. Lowry drawing the double team. Gay kicks to Lowry. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. Good on the shot.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Hi, Kev. Well, Q in their last time out against the Celtics got down to business. He finished with 31 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
Lowry passes to DeRozan. Baseline J on the way, and again it's Toronto converting. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. That's good.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Toronto calls timeout. Last time they met was in Toronto.
Now, the last meeting was a successful one. They were very sharp defensively, causing a lot of turnovers, and that swayed the game in their favor.
Lowry kicks to Johnson. Pass to Gay. It's deflected, but he stays with it. And he gets it to go. Now we see the league's top assist team since All-Star. They've been displaying some great teamwork. Pelicans, number 1.
It took a little while, but this club looks like everybody's on the same page now. The assist totals, just astounding.
What an easy win for him last time. As Steve mentioned, Clark, the turnover differential was a major factor.
Yeah, I call it disruptive in a word from the defensive standpoint. They were all over him the whole game.
And they made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
Raptors trail by 6. Here's Lowry. And that one's good. Lowry's got 9 points.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
New Orleans gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Q passes to Davis. Q, he's covered by Gay. Shoots from the baseline. No good off the front iron. The Raptors have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And DeRozan, here we go. Shot is no good. Kaman with the defensive effort. New Orleans leading by 4. Q passes to Holiday. Left side, Davis. Shot clock at 6. Gordon dishes to Davis. And it's good. Davis has got 18 points in the game.
Well, Anthony Davis is such a difference maker defensively. I mean, it's almost like anything he contributes offensively is a bonus. But he's shown signs that his scoring could be special in its own right.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Some changes for Toronto. Novak's checked in, and it's Austin Day and Amir Johnson. And Fields kicks to Day. No good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. And going back to Anthony Davis offensive, his skinny frame holds him back from being a post scorer, but a good field goal percentage and free throw percentage, he's obviously got those things down.
Yeah, and the second part of that is really encouraging because when you have the shooting touch that allows you to face up offensively and space the floor, now you combine that with all those skills Davis has.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Here's Holiday. Another one falls for New Orleans. Raptors trail by 6. The pass to Fields. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
Gordon, the pass to Q. No good from outside.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see they recognize that, Clark. I mean, they are not going to give him that look.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Q's got 16.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
The drive by Lowry. Fields inside the line. Pelicans with the rebound. Q's got his 5th rebound in this one.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing him.
Davis with a screen on DeRozan. Q passes to Holiday. He dishes it to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Outside Holiday. Rebounded by Novak. Raptors trail by 6. And it's blocked. Holiday. He's got 8. There's the 3. And he knocks it down. Good looking through there from Q. Q's got 19 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And another area where they've done a great job tonight is forcing the issue defensively and getting some steals.
Lowry against Holiday. Stolen by Holiday. Moving it up. And Davis throws it down.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
.125 left in the third quarter. Lowry with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Lowry dishes to DeRozan. Kicks it to Fields to halt the run. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. And the Raptors making a change here. Pelicans leading by 11. Pass to Q. Nice D from Fields. Raptors have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Unloads from 13. They get it back. Johnson got it. Good job in the low post.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Pass to Q from the arc. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. He feeds it to Augustine. Out to the right wing. Dishes to Ross. 6 on the shot clock. Nash against Fields. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Johnson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Relentless on the glass is what he is, and that tip-in was the result of all the hard work he puts in down low.
Nash kicks to Davis. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Pelicans lead by 7. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next.
Coming up this Saturday night, March 22nd, LeBron James and the Miami Heat take on the New Orleans Pelicans. Don't miss out.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the finish, guys, this is where you know you are right on the money with that pass. Look at that. Perfectly timed.
Raptors trail by 7. Q in at the 3. Nash is out there with Brian Roberts. Then there's Darius Miller, and it's Davis in at the 5, down low. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Ross, that's good.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Of course, they have to stay hot, but if they do, I think you're right, Clark, particularly if they can convert defense into offense.
Roberts passes to Q. Miller with a screen on Augustine. Clock at 4, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Look now at the Raptors' upcoming schedule. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. So for the Pelicans, Chris Kaman is checked in for Anthony Davis, and it's Jody Meeks in for Brian Roberts. Gay with it, now guarded by Q. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. New Orleans leading by 3. They set the screen. Nash battles through traffic and lays it in.
He wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Gay kicks to Augustine. Takes a 3, and he gets the bucket.
That's not the way for a team to get back into a game by giving up easy shots like that. It has to start at the defensive end.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And oh, here we go. Gay's got it, the fast break chance.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Here's Q out to Miller. Now here's Kaman. He's guarded by Valanciunas. Here's Q. It's hauled in by Gay. The Raptors have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And blocked. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. The Raptors making a switch here. From the inbound, that one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively. And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Back to Gay. It's blocked. He goes up again. Another miss by Gay.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
Here's Q. Great touch on the 16-footer. Q's got the game tied up here for New Orleans.
You know, there's a lot of guys who can hit shots when they're left open, but I'm amazed by his ability to hit shots with defenders draped all over him.
Yeah, almost high-fiving him on the follow-through is what it looks like. He knows exactly how much space he needs to get his shot off, and he doesn't even worry about the rest of it.
New Orleans has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Came in a screen on Gay. From the arc. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. DeRozan dishes to Gay. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Rudy Gay playing very well. He's got 19 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Q, and here's a nice one-handed slam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Well, those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one.
Gay left side. Q, he's covered by Gay. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, they're getting into the paint with their penetration, and it's really been key for this club.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those. That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Toronto calls timeout. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push.
And refocus, Kevin. You got to take care of your body, and I think we ought to drink some Gatorade here too. I thought I noticed some slip-ups here the last couple minutes from your end on the play-by-play.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He talked mainly about giving them a different look defensively and dropping more bodies into the paint, saying, listen, they're eating us up on the inside, and we need to do whatever it takes to stop it. Guys, back to you.
Lowry with the ball. Here's the lob to the hoop. And finished off by DeRozan. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark and Steve. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Boy, after all this energy that both teams have expended, you're right, Clark. This would be a tough one to lose.
Heyman's shot is good. Toronto trailing. And here's Lowry. Gay outside. No good on the triple.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Here's Gordon. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is when tired legs start to show. And the defense can become vulnerable in the low block.
And Lowry gets double teamed. That's good from Gay on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 8 here in this one already.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's Q. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And DeRozan. Here we go. No good. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. The shot's good from Q.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Now they're feeling confident, and they're in a good flow offensively, so why not just keep firing from out there?
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
During that break, Dwayne Casey had some words for his team. He told the huddle they need to go hard to the hoop whenever possible to either draw fouls or get high-percentage looks right at the 10. He also wants to see a lot of bodies down low at the defensive end, saying, quote, if they're going to beat us, let's make them make shots from the outside. Guys, we'll see how coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Lowry kicks to Gay. Down low. DeRozan's shot is good.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
And it's Gordon penetrating. The pass to Q. Five to shoot. To the right side. Holiday with the three. And another three for New Orleans.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Raptors trail by 4. Gay sets the pick for Lowry. Gay drives in, and the layup falls. Gay's got 14 points here in the second half.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Moving it up. DeRozan passes to Johnson. Lowry against Gordon. Tries yet again. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. here is Lowry.
Still a chance, but they've got to score here.
Yeah, every possession is necessary.
Gay outside. DeRozan with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Got it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Huge point. That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket. Desperate.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Got it! And the Raptors call time here. They're losing by 2. 1 second left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
With under 2 seconds remaining, you got to hurry it up. Get the ball up quickly and take one dribble and get it to the rim.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the...
Ready, man?
This dude is so funny, yo. Ready for what?
It's decision time.
Decision time. Finally. I don't care, man. Thai, pizza, Italian, whatever you want.
Oh, man. It's time to choose between the big dog, Nike, and Jordan.
What?
Yeah, man. It's time to choose.
Dude, I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
I know, man. I know. And the thing is that they both feel like you're ready to be one of their athletes, all right? They pushing me hard, man. They want you to decide.
Yo, it's not exactly an easy decision.
No, I know. That's why I'm gonna walk you through it, man. I'm gonna walk you through it, all right? So pay attention, listen real close, all right? And you decide what's best for you in your career.
All right, so lay it on me. Start with Nike. What's up?
All right, Nike, okay. First thing is that Nike, they're going to give you decent money straight out the gate, okay? And you're gonna get instant fans, man. I mean, just from being associated with the brand, right? And, they got promotional stuff for you, and you get access to all their shoes anytime you want.
All right, you know I can dig that, bro.
Yeah.
That's cool. So what's up with Jordan then?
Well, Jordan's gonna give you the most money, all right? So if it's just about the cash, then you definitely wanna give them strong consideration. All right, and again, they got the promotional for you, and you get access to all their shoes. Oh, and you know, being a Jordan athlete, I mean, that's a pretty exclusive club, you know what I mean? So you definitely want to think about that too.
Bro, honestly, I like it. I like what I'm hearing on both sides, man. So what's up? I'm just supposed to make a decision?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. And remember, when you become a bigger star, man, you're gonna get your own signature shoe, regardless of who you choose.
That's what I'm talking about. You know I can't wait for that. All right, man, let me think about this a minute. It's a tough decision. Yo, Jordan for sure. I mean, the payout sounds nice, and I just love the idea of being a Jordan brand athlete.
That's a great choice, man. I'll get the paperwork started.
All right.
Hey, from here on out, consider yourself a Jordan athlete.
Nice. Now down to business. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I feel you. We want to eat.
Yo, you know how many decisions I have to make, man?
Hey, man, look, let's just go to an Italian spot. I know a place.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Greetings, passengers. We have now begun our descent into Atlanta. Please fasten those seatbelts and return your tray to its upright and locked position, which should be on the ground shortly.